The moment has arrived. Game.
You look at the Jazz. It is all. Come down to this for them. A finals game 7 being played in front of a hostile crowd out on the road.
Yeah, this is the highest pressure situation that exists in our game. They have to eliminate all the noise and find a way to focus. For most of these players, this is the biggest game of their career.
The starters for Utah. They've got Hayes, and it's Carter in at the 2 spot.
Well, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Here's Cooper. He's defended by Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Frazier. From outside, off the mark.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Carter. Hayes off with the layup.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Wallace, the pass to Frazier.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul. First team foul.
Nice ball movement by Memphis. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. He shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Now here's Hayes. He's covered closely. Pass to Carter. Fires from deep. The rebound by Duncan.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Here's Cooper. It's tipped. Here's Billups. Back to Carter. The teardrop, and the layup is good.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Pass to Cooper. Ball stolen. And here's Carter. Here's Billups. Back to Carter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he dunks it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Cooper. He's checked by Carter. Here's Duncan. It's blocked. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Ooh, poked away. Wallace outside. Pass to Yao. From 8 feet. Utah grabs the miss.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Here's Billups. No points yet. Now here's Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. Carter from outside. Now with a rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Cooper. Lets it go from deep. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Hayes. Outside Carter. From the top of the key, Utah with another miss.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Here's Frazier. Blocked! Here's Billups. Pass to Worthy. Here's Hayes. Here's Billups. Now Wallace. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A line change here for Memphis. Utah with the ball. Pass to Worthy. Here's Bing. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Dang. There's a screen. Inside. Here's Hibbert. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Gervin. Puts it up from 17. Then he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double-clutched and laid it in against a tight D.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night. The Grizzlies have gone only 3 for 9 to the floor. Pass to Scott. 1:36 left in the first quarter. It doesn't go for him.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Sloan. Here's Weber. No points so far. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Scott. Here's Dang. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Gervin. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Bing. 5 on the clock. And no good. Here's Scott. Pass to Weber. From the wing. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Memphis ahead. They're up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And it's Sloan in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Sloan. He's checked by Carter. Sloan, no good. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Worthy. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Worthy's got his first basket.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Pass to Weber. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for 2. Here's Weber.
No good on the free throw. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Hayes with a screen. Carter pass to Hayes. That ties the game. Hayes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Here's Sloan. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Duncan. Over Hayes. Duncan, no good. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Worthy. Ooh, a good look from Carter. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call time out here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Substitution for your Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Yao passes to Duncan. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to Frazier. Here's Duncan. He's defended by Hayes. The fadeaway gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Worthy. Hayes with a screen. 3-pointer. Worthy can't hit. Memphis leading. Cooper passes to Duncan. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. Here's Frazier. Pass to Duncan. Got it. Good job in the low post. Duncan's got 8.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tough touch off the glass.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
So Tuomas Isolos decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
It's that time of day, everybody. Come on and give a round of applause for your Grizzlies Breakers. And some more cheers for your Grizzlies Breakers. Give them a hand.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Scott. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Wallace. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, the Jazz making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Gervin. They set a pick. Here's Sigma. Shot clock at 6. Again, Utah good for 2.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Here's Scott. No made baskets yet. Here's Frazier. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Hibbert, that's good.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
To the inside. Sigma's shot is good. Sigma's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Scott. Shoots off the step back. The bank shot, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Chambers. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Scott. And there's a pick. We've got 1:28 left in the second. For 3. Here's Hibbert. To the wing on the left. Oh, swiped away. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Utah shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And so he makes both from the line. 1:06 left to play in the half. Pass to Sloan. Here's Weber. Still without a bucket. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Here's Gervin. Here's Carter. And another miss by Utah.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Sloan. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Gervin. Here's Bing. Hayes with a screen from about 19. Doesn't go that time. Here's Scott. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Scott's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead. We're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Game 7 couldn't get any more exciting, and true to form, it's a tight battle for the Utah Jazz.
Showing they know how to play, team chemistry is on display. Like what I did there, showing they know how to play, chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say?
Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. Game 7, we know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like to play in one of these?
Well, it's normal to have some nerves. Now, you can't shake those off, but those butterflies, they quickly remove when the game starts. Normally, guys get better in the second half.
First of all, Ernie, you shouldn't be asking an earthling that question because me, I never got nervous. I instilled fear in my opponents. So let's see who's built for this pressure.
The Diesel, pulling no punches, as usual. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. Memphis leading. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Hayes, and it's Phillips in at the 1. Frazier's shot is off. Utah shooting the rock well at 46%. Carter pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Got a piece of it. Pass to Frazier.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Duncan. Out to the right wing. Now here's Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Puts it up. Frazier with the bucket. Frazier's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Carter, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Cooper. Here's Yao. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And here's Hayes. Outside Carter. The 3 ball. Drains the triple. He has 7.
Well, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Here's Frazier. He has 6. Pass to Yao. And Hayes comes to help. Clock at 6. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Outside Carter. And he's going for the lob. Cuts off the pass. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Yao passes to Frazier. To the middle.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for Memphis. Yao. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. There's a screen. Here's Carter. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cooper. Still no points. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Billups. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Utah with another miss. Grizzlies lead by 3. Frazier, the pass to Cooper. Here's Yao. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Billups. Outside Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Cooper. Pass to Frazier. Here's Duncan. He's defended by Hayes. To the paint. Here's Yao. Utah grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Carter, the pass to Hayes. Down low. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
So Tuomas Isalo's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, the Jazz making a change here. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Here's Weber. He's scoreless. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Durbin. Offline from the top of the key.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Here's the pick. Here's Deng. Buries it from 3. And it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Durbin. 5 to shoot. Sloan pulls it in. Grizzlies lead by 6. The 17-footer, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Scott. Puts it up from the high post. Yep, that one's good. Scott's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12. Right wing. Here's Scott. To the wing, right side. Here's Weber. And it's good. 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Bing, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fades. It's rebounded by Memphis. Weber's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one's off. So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. Here's Frazier. He has 6. Pass to Weber. Over Hayes. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Frazier in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Billups. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Frazier, the pass to Duncan. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Inside, and stolen by Hayes. Outside Carter. Pass to Worthy. Up top Carter. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Over Hayes. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Jazz trail by 8. The drive. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Cooper. He's checked by Carter. Here's Duncan. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Oh, man, he's got a great combination. Plenty of length and a soft touch from close range.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Duncan. He's defended by Hayes. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The three. A nice shot by Cooper. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Billups. To the right side. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Memphis with a rebound. Yao's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Here's Cooper. He's checked by Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Duncan. Pulls it in from the elbow. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Cooper. Here's Duncan. And stolen by Hayes. Left side Carter. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by Carter. Carter's got 6 assists in the game. To the paint. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Hayes. Here's Billups. Utah moving the ball around. Outside Carter. This one for 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
That one goes in. Duncan's got 8 points in the quarter. Jazz trail by 6. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He did everything he could to rally the guys, saying, quote, "It all comes down to these final moments. Play your heart out. That's all I ask. You have played like champions, so let's become champions."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. On the wing, Wallace. Here's Frazier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoot from 12. Shot's no good. Jazz trail by 4. Carter outside. That's a man on a mission right there.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Oh, he jams it right back at him.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Carter banks it home. Big shot.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Here's Duncan. He's defended by Hayes. Down it goes.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Carter inside. Oh, it's off. Grizzlies lead by 4. 1:21 left in the final quarter. Wallace, right side. Here's Frazier. Takes the shot. 20 feet away and no problem. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Utah. Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Tries to spin move. Shot clock at 5. Oh, money!
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
They held a 12-point lead earlier, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's the double team with Carter. Wallace outside. From 18 feet. Not that time. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
But just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 6. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Carter nails it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The line for your defense. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And Utah calls time here. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Carter fires. Tight D, making that one difficult. And an intentional foul right there.
14 foul. At the line for your defense. Tim Duncan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
15 foul. At the line for 2. Tim Duncan.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes.
Oh, and they've done it. The Memphis Grizzlies are the new NBA champions. Tremendous. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.